I used to really struggle with being attractive to girls. And so in this video, I'm going to help you with 12 lines based on 4 different contexts that will make girls like you. Now, I did bait you a little bit. Girls won't like you just because you say this. If you say this and you're not confident and you come off weird as fuck and you're not a social person, this is gonna come off weird because girls can sense it. There's the law of emotional mirroring that I talk about in other videos. Girls feel exactly how you feel. So if you understand that, just know if you go up and you feel deep down in your bones and your balls that you are a fucking creep and a total weirdo, the girl is gonna feel that too. And you need to fix your beliefs. You need to fix some internal emotional shit about yourself and get to that radical self-acceptance phase of having good game. But I'm gonna break down openers for day game and night game, 3 of each. I'm also gonna give you 3 lines you can say during the interaction that spark attraction, and 4 things to do at the end of a date or the end of the night to try to pull or do a better job pulling or escalate or whatever. That's gonna help you out. And I say one of basically almost all of these in whatever context that I'm in. And it's just a habit. It's not like I have this autistically scripted in my mind. It's just how I communicate with girls because I've gotten really good at it over the years. First, day game openers. These are my 3 favorite day game openers. Hands down, not even close. 1, hi, I'm Tim. And you have to go up to the girl and be super confident about this. Because when you think about it, what kind of guy would come up to a hot girl and say, hi, I'm Tim, or whatever your name is. If your name's Jason, hi, I'm Jason, with just the most crazy eye contact, the most attractive subcommunication, the most confident body language. What kind of guy would do that? Probably a guy that's cool as fuck that girls really like. So this guy is worth getting to know. So that is why it's attractive. That's why this works. It's all subcommunication. Number 2, so it would look something like this. Hey, what's up? I think you are so attractive. What's your name? And it's the same thing. What kind of guy would be so bold as to say that? Also, what this does specifically, this does something better than the first opener, which is just, hi, I'm Tim. This opener actually polarizes the girl even more because you say to the girl, hey, I am attracted to you. You can reject me right now if you want to. And I would rather low interest girls that are scared, be able to say, I have a boyfriend right away. I would rather have that. I don't care. Tell me you have a boyfriend. Even if you don't like me, even if you're like, oh, this guy's way too confident for me. He's way too much. He looks too old for me. I'm 27, so maybe I talk to a girl that's 20 and she's like, oh, too much, too old for me, don't like it. Cool. I'd rather you tell me you have a boyfriend, you're not interested, whatever, reject me right away so I can move on with my life, okay? I'd rather do that because I have things to do. I'm recording videos for you guys, okay? I'm making content. I'm approaching a bunch of girls for videos on my Instagram. I have a video game to play if I want to. Like, I'd rather be doing stuff that I want to do with my life. Number 3, opener number 3 for the day. Hey, I saw you, thought you were cute. I'm Tim. Same thing, polarizes, introduces yourself. You have to go in with good energy. The bolder, the better. You shouldn't be yelling and shouting during the day, but the more clearly you can speak, the more you can smile, the more you can not give a fuck about the people around you judging you, thinking you're weird for approaching a girl during the day in broad daylight, the more attractive it's gonna be. And the less pressure you put on yourself, the less pressure the girl's gonna feel as well, okay? And that's really where confidence comes from. The reason you don't feel confident when you're talking to girls is because you're putting all that pressure on yourself to be perfect. If you didn't have to be perfect every time you approach a girl, you'd probably be fine. Opener number 1 for night game. I love you. This is actually like my favorite one. If I see a girl that I'm particularly drawn to, where I'm like, this girl is my type, and I can tell she's having fun, she looks bubbly, I'll go up to a girl, tap her on the shoulder, hi, I love you. And that immediately is very polarizing. It cuts through all the noise of a bar at night, whatever, all the craziness, everything's competing for her attention. It's very polarizing, but you can't do it in a needy way. You can't go up and be like, I love you, hee hee hee. Like, you can't laugh it off. You have to be able to live with that tension. Hey, I'm attracted to you. Tell me if you don't fucking like me right now. Tell me right now if you don't like me. I don't give a fuck. That's attractive energy. Number 2, this is for opening the group, because if it's a big group, more than 3, I like to do this one. Yo, what's up? You guys seem fun. What are your names? That's it. Start introducing yourself to everybody. Oh, you guys out dancing? You guys traveling? Oh, okay, awesome. Cool. Oh, she's crazy. And that's how I spark polarization with the girl that I like. And I've talked about that in other videos. I can talk about it more. I'm not going to get into it in this video. I don't really want to. Okay. Number 3, this is really good for a duo or a group of 3. You go up to a girl that you're not as interested in. Hey, what's up? I'm Tim. Hey, do I have permission to hit on your friend? And then you point at the girl. There's something about talking about a girl you like right in front of her to someone that she knows that sets a really interesting frame where she is bound to be attracted to you. I've noticed this a ton. So if I go up to a group and I'm having fun and I'm like the center of attention and this whole group likes me and the girl I like, I go, is she always like this? I crack a joke towards her. And it's obvious I'm being playful. I'm having fun. I'm not being an asshole. For some some reason, that causes this thing where she's like, who the fuck is this guy? What the fuck's going on? And so she's interested now. She's thinking about me. She's emotionally invested. She has her emotions are heightened, which is what you need in order to spark attraction. So that's a very good tip if you guys just take that in general. Talking about a girl you like, and this takes balls, but talking about a girl you like, especially in a playful way, right in front of her friends, creates some crazy social dynamic. Okay, I don't know if it's like fear of missing out, like wanting to fit in, whatever. It creates something that gives you that foot in the door. Now, here are 3 lines that you can use during the interaction. And these are really, really good if the conversation kind of dies. And this is usually after the first maybe 2 or 3 kind of interview questions that you throw out. You can use this during night or during the day. Number 1, you seem like trouble. I'm not sure about you. And she'll probably ask why. And you go, something in your eyes, something about the way you're looking at me. I don't know. I don't know about this. And when you have that kind of playful vibe, you're willing to push her away. You're willing to disqualify. And you have to mean this. You know, this can't be a button pushing thing. Girls can tell how you feel. So if it's obvious that you're totally sold on her and you kiss the ground she walks on and you wish she would step on you with a stiletto heel and you could call her mommy, if she knows that that's how you feel about her, then this won't work. Okay. But if you actually don't have her on a pedestal and you're able to playfully say like, yeah, I'm not sure about you. You seem so much trouble. If you can say that with confidence, that's very attractive because it's showing you're not overly invested. Number 2, we're either going to fall in love with each other or we're gonna hate each other at the end of this. I can tell. It's gonna be one of those. I know it. If you can talk like that, it's kind of the same thing. You're willing to say the things that everyone's scared to say. This is gonna go bad or it's gonna go super well. It's the epitome of being polarizing. You're basically telling her, hey, I'm a polarizing person. You will either love me or you will hate me at the end of this. And I'm letting you know right now. And I'm confident in that. I don't give a fuck. It's very attractive. Number 3, you have blank energy. You'd say, oh, you have like this cute energy. Oh, you have like such a bubbly energy. Just some sort of observation about her. Making statements instead of asking questions is so much better. You can even do this in general. Like, oh, you seem like a nurse. Like you seem so bookish. You just sit at home, nose in a book, reading all day. And she's like, oh no, is it my glasses? Oh yeah, I mean the glasses are cute, but even if you were contacts, I'd be like, this girl can read at light speed. I can always make an assumption based on something about her, even if I'm totally making it up, because logic in conversations does not matter with girls. Does not matter at all. It's all about the emotions. It's all about how she feels. It's all about how you feel. And that's why dating for guys is really just working through emotional bullshit and being okay with yourself. It's a lot of self-discovery and being confident in yourself. That's ultimately what we're attracted to. Now, the last 3 lines. This is what you've all been waiting for. This is what you've been so excited for me to get to. The end of a night or the end of a date. How do I pull? How do I do this? What's the magic? The first one, flip the script. That's it. Flip the script. What this looks like is, I don't know about you, or don't get any ideas. I don't want you getting any ideas. Don't take advantage of me. Listen, we can go hang out after this. We can grab food after the bar, but like, don't take advantage of me. Very attractive. When you can flip the script on a girl, and you can use this at any time. This is the most safe way to practice flirting. Like, if I'm not sure if a girl likes me and I'm in a socially kind of ambiguous situation, it might not be the best to be super direct with this girl. I will flip the script in a very small way. Like if she says, oh, I live in this part of town. Oh, like, hey, that's very bold of you, but we'll have to wait till you buy me a drink, right? Saying that one time might be a little awkward if she's not interested, but it helps you gauge interest super well, because if she's giggling, having a good time, cutting up, just loving it, then she's attracted to you. It's a very good way to gauge interest. If you're doing it at the end of a date, it takes pressure off her where she's now focused on, oh my God, does this guy think I want to fuck him? What? It gets the idea in her head of having sex with you, but it also like takes the pressure off of her and like gives her the ability to outwardly say, hey, like, yeah, I'm not going to do anything. We're going to behave. Line number 2, I hope you know I'm not fucking you. This, and I don't actually have sex with girls I go on dates with right now because of how my relationship is set up. But when I was having sex with girls, this, dude, as soon as I said this, every date, I knew the girl was going to ask me to fuck her. I knew it. Every single time. Especially, I mean, obviously if we're going back to my place, right? So if we're going back to my place and I say, hey, I hope you know I'm not fucking you. Or like, hey, I hope you know I'm not expecting to fuck you right now. As soon as you say that, it just takes all the pressure away. Despite what you guys may think by all these red pill alpha males telling you that feminism has destroyed everything, slut shaming is such a real thing. And so women still feel a lot of shame towards like going home with a guy or they don't want him to get the wrong idea. And as soon as they don't feel that pressure, they don't feel like you're judging them, it's game over. They're going to be interested. They're going to be down to fuck. That's really important. Third line. This is less of a line and more of a tip. About 20 minutes into the interaction, if you want to pull at the end of the night, give her an idea of an activity you're going to do on your own later and it needs to be the type of activity that potentially she could join in on. I might say, yeah, I want to go out and watch this movie, or I just got this new TV. I want to watch this movie on this TV. I cannot wait to do it. And then 40 minutes after that, I might say, yeah, maybe, you're pretty cool. At some point, maybe you can come by and we can watch that movie. Maybe, if you're good, if you promise not to kill me, if you promise not to murder me, take advantage of me, whatever. I give her some sort of qualification. So I'm not saying it right now. I'm not saying let's go right now. And then at the end of the night, you can say, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go watch that movie. I'm not tired. I'm having a good time with you. Let's just go watch that movie. Fuck it. It'll be like our first date. Boom. Now we have a reason that we've been talking about all night to go home together that is not fucking weird. And everyone knows we're going home to have sex. Everyone knows we're going home together. But it's not weird. We have a reason. And that's just how humans work, okay? Hopefully these 12 lines completely changed your life. I know they changed my life as I've developed them over 10 years. I will see you guys in the next video. Links for mentorship down below. And until next time, see ya.